We've been investigating a global network selling dangerous, fake skinny jabs.
We've got a perfect storm here, really. This is more dangerous than the supply of illicit drugs like cocaine and heroin.
Our undercover journalist was able to order this fake Mounjaro pen.
Not only was it the wrong drug at the wrong amount, but it was much too much.
So we tracked down a man who's been profiting from the risky trade in unlicensed medications.
Is Matthew there?
We have retatrutide, tirzepatide, cagrilotide.
It's 5 months since we exposed this man illegally promoting and selling so-called skinny jabs. But it seems Dale Dennis hasn't been put off.
Give me a DM for more information.
So we've been investigating his global supply chain and how dangerous, unlicensed weight loss drugs are being smuggled into the UK.
Available in Ireland, Thailand, Spain and UK.
We know Dale Dennis runs a number of businesses from Koh Samui in Thailand. He's got thousands of followers across dozens of social media accounts and a global network promoting his brands.
It's only a year that I've had these millions.
He flaunts the money he makes.
How about this?
But where do the products come from? We've been monitoring his activity online, where he posts about buying new drugs from China. We identified this laboratory in Shenzhen, where they claim to produce weight loss medications, but these are not licensed for use in the UK. Our investigation found that when orders are made online, they're posted from Goole, a town in Yorkshire, where Dale Dennis grew up.
3 women have been arrested by police after
This summer, health authorities and the police in the area issued an urgent warning about unlicensed skinny jabs. Just 20 minutes drive from Goole here in Selby, several women fell ill after taking weight loss drugs. One woman even ended up in intensive care, reportedly after her esophagus had ruptured because she'd vomited so violently. Sources have told us the drugs came from this supply network. One of the women spoke to us. We're protecting her identity.
I don't know what they did with the stuff, but it poisoned me. I was hospitalised, and for 3 days I was vomiting blood from the stuff. I've not been okay since.
They are sending dangerous products that have been produced in a non-regulated market. For me, it has to be disrupted.
Tony Saggers is the former head of drugs threat and intelligence at the National Crime Agency.
Just how might these products be transported all this way, and how are they getting past our strict border controls?
What it's all about is providing cover, because between these locations, legitimate industry is going to be moving their goods on a daily basis in high volumes. So we've got a perfect storm here, really.
What do you make of the people who are doing this?
I personally think, and it's a professional view, that this is more dangerous than the supply of illicit drugs like cocaine and heroin, because the majority of people using those drugs know what they're buying. With these drugs, they are marketed as legitimate, and the harm for me is that people are putting substances in their bodies that are at a high risk of either hospitalising them or potentially even killing them.
Do you think that the UK authorities should be doing more?
With an example like this, absolutely, definitely.
Despite the health risks, it seems these dealers haven't been deterred, even deploying new tactics to deceive people. They sent our undercover journalist this message, asking for legitimate Mounjaro packaging. They're now promoting and selling these products, fakes purporting to be genuine Mounjaro weight loss injections. So we bought some and sent them to a lab to be tested.
I'm going to insert the needle.
Scientists found they actually contain a different weight loss drug. Rather than tirzepatide, it's semaglutide, and the dosage is at least 20 times more than recommended.
It's actually made me feel sick. We found that the amount of drug in this, not only was the wrong drug at the wrong amount, but it was much too much. I think people will get bad side effects from this. I think it will make people feel really sick. They may well have diarrhea, they may well have other gastric problems, and they may also get severe reactions at the site of injection. This is much, much more drug than anyone should be taking.
We took our findings to the pharmaceutical company that makes Mounjaro, Eli Lilly. We were able to buy this injection pen. It has your branding. Do you want to take a look and tell me your reaction to seeing this?
Yeah, so this is really concerning from our perspective. The really worrying thing about a product like this is that it's had no regulatory oversight. So we do not know how this was made, where it was made. It's not subject to any regulatory oversight or quality standards as a genuine product would be.
We actually got this tested in a lab and they found that it actually contains a totally different drug, semaglutide, and the dosage is at least 20 times higher than it should be.
This is really concerning. As a company, our number one priority is patient safety. It puts patients at risk, and that's the thing that really concerns us.
What do you feel towards the unscrupulous sellers who are using your branding really to exploit what are essentially really vulnerable people who are just desperate to lose weight?
They're putting patient lives at risk by selling these types of products, and I say thank you for reporting it because it's important that people do so.
The company has now referred this to the medicines regulator and its legal teams are investigating. So who are the people putting profit before people's safety? Earlier this year, our undercover journalist bought unlicensed medications via a social media account linked to Dale Dennis. The supplier gave us these bank account details to transfer the £120. We discovered the account holder was someone called Matthew Archibald. So we tracked him down. He's from Goole, used to run a business in Selby and now lives in York. We tried to speak to him many times. Sending a letter and in person.
Is Matthew there?
No.
The mobile phone you've called is switched off. Please.
But he didn't respond. We understand the medicines regulator, the MHRA, is investigating this case. In response to our findings, the MHRA told us it works tirelessly to tackle those responsible for importing and selling medicines illegally and causing harm, insisting that as their tactics evolve, so too do the regulators' methods to identify, disrupt and dismantle them. Rebecca Barry, ITV News.